They'll run. It's Dorsett. And this defense feeling the encouragement. They stop him at the line of scrimmage on the first play of the afternoon. And Marquell Lee stopped defensively. Officially nothing on that line. They'll try again, 2nd and 10. Now it's Dorsett. He's got the first down. And finally, Rabin. And he'll wind up taking this. 11.
That outside handoff to the left, that play has to warm the heart of an offensive line coach because they controlled the left side where they were supposed to, but they didn't allow anything to leak from the backside on the right side of the offensive line either. Well played.
Yeah, and it created a big run. So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Now the former 4th-round pick, it's Kalen Ballage. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. They run it with Ballage. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. It'll be a pickup of 5, and that leaves him with 5 more. 3rd and 5 now.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
Now Dorsett. And he's in. Touchdown, Patriots. Phillip Dorsett. His 4th touchdown on the year. And they are able to strike first here on their opening drive.
I know we don't talk about it enough, but the intelligent front blocking, the offensive linemen, maybe the smartest guys in football overall. Add in a little bit of athleticism and a whole lot of toughness, you've got a lot to deal with.
The backfield get them really nice Christmas gifts, right?
If they're smart, they do.
Bryant tacks on the extra point. And after the touchdown, here's Bryant now to kick it away. That's fielded in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. They had the interception last time. It led to the opening touchdown. So now 7-0 the score as they start 1st and 10. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll get this from the 25 to the 30 for a pickup of 5.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable 2nd down. A very solid gain on that play.
Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5.
6-6, pull it high.
Check 50, check 50.
Now a handoff looking right. And there is nowhere for him to cut back as he's taken down in the backfield. Officially, it will go as a 1-yard loss, and that's going to lead to a 3rd down. On 3rd down, Ryan. Caught on the right side by Jones. They stop him for only 3 that time, and that'll bring up 4th down. He can really smell 800 catches right now because that last one puts him at 799, knocking on the door. Now, the offense is not leaving the field. They're going to stay out and go for it on 4th and 3.
My 5, my 5, my 5. Here we go. Let's go, let's bring it.
They'll indeed go for it with Ryan. It's caught. Jones. And he's got the first before he's brought down at the 39-yard line. Well, we kind of looked at each other as they decided to go for it, but in the end, great execution, a 6-yard gain, and it all works out. Now here's a pass on 1st down that's knocked away and incomplete. The linebacker, C.J. Mosley, there in coverage. So line of scrimmage still the 39 on 2nd and 10.
Check 51, Tom. Check 24, watch 24. Whip. You draw quarters. Kill. What? Check. What? Check. Kill. Turn. Let him go.
Now a handoff here to his running back. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. 11 yards there, first down. After 7-0 on EA Sports. Second quarter from Oakland, the homestanding Raiders with the football here as they've got it with a 1st and 10.
Ready, 22. Championships, baby. Fires the mic. So we got. Hey, echo. Mike 5. Watch the screen. Pass. Wait. 5. Oh, yeah, I'm coming.
On 1st and 10, it's Ryan. This is caught by Antonio Brown. Now Brown, he lost the football. And it's picked up by the Patriots. And they are going to set up shop at the 32-yard line. Well, he did what he's known for. He made the catch, then he turned into a runner, took the contact, and coughed it up.
And all I remember as a player, when they catch the ball, when those acrobatic guys catch it, you have to make them pay sometimes. You have to put it on them, big tackle, knock the ball free, anything you can do to slow them down.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Give him 10 yards there, and about by the nose of the football, he's going to have a first down.
Let's go. HC Gators.
Right back to him on first down. Trying to find a lane, but instead, and no more. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be second down.
2nd and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Set. 10 Lobo. 55. 6-man. Check curls. Mark 55. Come on. Ready?
Back to throw now on 2nd and 10. The left side completion to Jones. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle comes at the Raiders' 41-yard line.
It's a gain of 17 yards. First down, New England.
So here's a 1st and 10 now in Raider territory at the 41. On the give, this is Dorsett. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. No gain on the play there, second down.
And Brandon, every running back wants to use their speed in order to get out in front of things. Sometimes you just have to be patient, let blocks develop. On that play, that didn't happen.
Recon, 132 fighter. Watch safety 3.
Running right, it's Dorsett. And this may be a carbon copy as he'll again be stopped right at the line of scrimmage. And it's Reuben Foster in on the tackle. Two runs for a net gain of nothing. Now here's 3rd and 10. They'll look to throw here. They set up the screen to Dorsett. And now a fumble. The ball's out. And the Raiders pick it up. And he'll take this all the way down inside the 40.
The psychology of the game never ceases to amaze me because you would think there would never be a fumble from what we hear from coaches all the time, right?
And how much they practice not fumbling.
Practice it, preach it, talk about it all the time. You would think no one would ever turn it over. Yet they are humans out there running around, and we just saw another one.
Opportunistic by the defense. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. The pickup goes for 16 and a Raider first down.
A good run there off right tackle in an old-school NFL football. The right side of the offensive line, often known as the nasty side. The left side, usually the technical side. Kind of reminds me of the old Atlanta Falcons 2009, 2010. That's how they constructed their offensive line.
Running game working. They'll stick with it on first down. And a short gain here down to the 22. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Check 52. Hey, white.
And he'll give it here to his running back. And he's got 4 down inside the 20 to the 18.
White 25.
That's a gain of 4.
Now it's Ryan. This is caught. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
It's a gain of 18. Complete. 1st down and goal to go.
And we remind you, coming up at the half, we'll join who, Charles?
The coach.
The coach, Jonathan Coachman, standing by in Orlando. He'll have stats and scores from games in progress, as well as scores from earlier today.
The coach.
Sorry, we get slap happy up here sometimes. No gain there as he kept it himself at 2nd down.
Oh, boy, I know you felt that one. I know you. What down? 180.
Carr keeps it on the sneak. And he is in. Touchdown, Raiders. Derek Carr, his 2nd touchdown on the season, as they are now on the board here in the 1st half. Good. And we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
The Patriots take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. And they had the fumble last time that led to a touchdown. That's a no-no. We'll see what they do here this go-around.
A big no-no. Put that in capital letters. Turning it over, the other team takes it down and scores. That could be a
and the pressure will get to him. He goes down. Now there is a flag on the play, but this looks like holding on the offense. So apparently some grabbing there in the middle of the O-line.
I've often wondered why that doesn't happen more often for guys that play center. Having to snap the ball and then trying to get your hands into the proper position, that's difficult to do. He got caught that time.
And he's going to be taken down here with a penalty flag on the field. That's on Lane Johnson, the former top 5 pick. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. Now the question, what do you do here? Time not really an issue. You got over a minute, but you figure from this spot you'd need a good 50, 60 yards to even consider a field goal try. Yeah, so there's optimism there, but there's also a little bit of restraint, right? You got to make sure you don't take a sack here, don't end up in the end zone, ball gets stripped. 2 points in that occasion, or maybe even 6 if you can't get on it and recover it yourself. So make sure you protect the guy throwing the football if indeed that's the plan of attack. Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5. And they hand it off to Dorsett. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. 12 yards there and a 1st down.
Now that's how you start to get back in the good graces of your head coach. Remember, he fumbled on the last possession. How about the faith they showed him, giving him the ball again, and he repaid him, picking up a 1st down.
20, 10, and all the way in. Touchdown, New England. Philip Dorsett with his 2nd touchdown of the game and 5th on the year. And the Patriots have taken the lead. Point up and good. And that makes the score 14-7. And after the touchdown, here's Bryant now to kick it away.
The Raiders take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Oakland offense about ready to start this next drive. And now with still more than a minute to go in what's been a tight game, you figure we'll try to see them move the ball downfield.
And remember, they get the kickoff to start the second half, so this is a golden opportunity for them to go down there and put up a couple of sixes back-to-back. What a momentum swing that would be.
Yeah, you might be able to get a 2-for-1 without ever even giving up the football. On first down, nothing opening up really on the running play. Give him maybe a yard, and it'll be second down. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9.
Check 31, check 31, 68. Check. Hey, Haywood. Let's go, team. Let's go.
Now it's Ryan. Trying for Brown, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Obi Melifonwu. And they have the football that will set up shop at the 33-yard line. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Now the Patriots going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 25 seconds to go here in half number 1. On play action, they'll throw. It's complete to Chris Conley. And down to the 20 he'll go before heading out of bounds. 23 yards the pick up there.
First down, Patriots.
Let's go now. 18 Gator. Yeah, I got you. Ready?
And to give this time to the tailback. And get it inside the 10 to the 7. Now the Patriots will use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in this first half. Goal line offense, something they've really been emphasizing in practice lately. Now they have a chance here to put, and he'll take it into the end zone for a Patriot touchdown. Philip Dorsett as the first half is winding down. And the Patriots, they add on to their lead. And that'll give them a 2-score lead here. But for the final moments here in the second quarter, they don't want to give up anything on the other side.
No, not at all, because if they don't, it almost had the feel of an imposing their will score. And right now, they want to make sure they keep that and carry it into the second half.
And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line.
Let's go.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. Time here for likely one play, then off to the locker room, and they're going to have some adjustments to make.
They certainly will, and I think a lot of people are thinking to themselves, all right, take the knee, get out of here, regroup. But how will the head coach and his staff approach halftime? Will it be angry? Will it be clinical? Will they be calm? Will they just let it all out? Who knows? I'm going to be a fly on the wall for this one, though.
And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. So we have come to halftime in what's already a 2-touchdown game. As we'll send you eastward to Orlando. Standing by with that EA Sports halftime report now is Jonathan Coachman. Take it away, Coach. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. They built a good first half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively. Balaj. And they're able to get this one across the 35. It's a first down on a gain of 10.
They're trying to show that they can run the ball and protect this lead. Give it to the backs, play a little bit of keep away, don't you think?
And that's probably a good philosophy at this point, going to make that defense stand up and stop them. They'll try the left side with Dorsett. Give him 9 on the carry that time, and they're set up with a 2nd and 1.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice, solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
80 weapon. Safety creep. 5.
They'll run here with Balaj. And he'll get it out a couple yards shy of midfield at the 48. 4 yards the pickup, first down.
Third quarter and you've got the lead. You're not ready to go into that 4-minute offense to close the game out, but a running game can really benefit your team right now.
Now a handoff here to his running back. And this will be taken across midfield and into Raider territory. It was Isaiah Johnson there to make the stop.
This drive is pretty clear. Almost feels like old school fundamentals, doesn't it? Want to impose their will on the defense. Was that 5 straight runs?
Yeah, 5 straight carries to start this drive. And like you said, the way it's working, they may just stick with it. And he's got this down to the 35. Give him 14 on that one and a first down.
Now, this is an example of breaking down a defense because on a lot of these runs, he's getting past the point of attack. And guess what he's doing? Forcing the secondary guys to have to make a lot of tackles.
All runs on this drive so far. It's 1st and 10. And he'll give it here to his running back. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last 2 plays.
Looks to me like maybe there's a little attrition setting in with this drive, because when you see that type of a run, I get the feeling the defense getting a little bit tired.
And that's the last thing they need, especially when they look up at the scoreboard. Now Balaj. And he's in. Touchdown, Patriots. Kalen Balaj, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Patriots, they add on to their lead.
That drive that really increased their cushion felt very military to me. Very precise, methodical. That's one of the words you've taught me. And they just got it done.
And slowly but surely now starting to pull away a little bit. Things looking good for them here in the 3rd quarter.
Not only pulling away, but you mentioned that slowly but surely. You also drain clock, too, with a drive like that. So you really give yourself an advantage.
And he'll bring it a few past the 20 to the 23-yard line. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And their halftime hole now even deeper. And they need a big drive here just to answer the first touchdown of the second half scored against them.
They were down at the half. Now, as you mentioned, they're down a little bit bigger, but no time for discouragement. Just got to get back to it, right? Put your shoulder against the boulder and start pushing and try and get back to where you were to start the half.
And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24. A second down play results in a loss of 2 yards. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Here's Ryan. He's going to sling this deep down. He's got a man. Complete. Last play, they didn't even get back to the line of scrimmage. Now they gain almost 40 yards here. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off at the 15. And he will take this across midfield and down to the 48-yard line.
Brandon, this is a veteran quarterback back there. He should know better than to make a throw like this. This is definitely not his best ball. And I think he knew this was trouble the second it was leaving his hand.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. And he finds a man with a crossing route. And all the way in. Touchdown, New England. Chris Conley, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the forced turnover on defense leads to 6 points. Bryant tacks on the extra point, and the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. And after the touchdown, here's Bryant now to kick it away. That'll be taken in the end zone. Spins past it. And able to take it past the 20 a little bit, but no further. A flag in there as well. Let's see what this is. The Oakland offense about ready to start this next drive. And here we are almost through 3 quarters of play, and this passing game still has not really found any kind of rhythm.
Put it mildly, because they're not even over 100 yards yet. And in today's NFL, where it's a pass-first league, that is quite surprising. Not many teams patient enough to stick with the run. Everybody wants to advance the ball through the air. They've got to get their timing back.
Throwing again on 2nd down, but this time it's incomplete. They were trying to go to Brown once again, and it's third down. They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on second down. Now a third down throw, but it misses the target, incomplete.
We're into the second half now, and this is an offense that continues to struggle to sustain a drive.
Looks like they're just totally out of sync, whether they're running the ball, passing the ball like we saw there. I don't know. The rhythm seems off. Now, meanwhile, they go for it on 4th down, and my goodness, incomplete. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out, and the Patriots take over. They're going to have terrific field position.
They're running it.
The play-action fake. They'll look to throw. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. A well-executed 22-yard gain.
Here we go. 8, read. Pilot, 64, weak.
Squish, double.
Get it.
Gonna give this time to the tailback. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Patriot touchdown. An 18-yard touchdown run as his guys continue to put this one out of reach. And that rushing touchdown, his 4th, puts him just one shy of the NFL record in a single game.
And we all know he would love to get to that record and even beyond it, but he doesn't need to in order to impress in this one, does he? What a performance. What an absolute great game that he's had here in this one.
And he'll bring it back to just about the 25, call it the 24-yard line. And this should be the final play before the quarter ends. Throwing now, Ryan on 1st down. And he's going to be stopped here for no gain. And that's going to take us to the end of the 3rd quarter of play. Back now in the East Bay. And this is a blowout so far as we get set for the 4th quarter. A very one-sided affair. Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete. J.J. Nelson, the intended target, and it's 3rd down. From the gun, it's Ryan. Ryan hit, and he lost the football.
On plays like this where the ball comes free, it's often unusual for the team that lost it to get it back. Because this is the quarterback. The ball gets away from him. Everyone else is trying to execute what they're supposed to do on offense. They're usually looking in the other direction, downfield, or moved away from him. In this case, though, a teammate is able to come up with the ball.
Now on 4th down here, that pass knocked away and incomplete. The Raiders try it on 4th down, but to no avail. And now possession will go over inside the 15-yard line. Now a handoff here to his running back. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. It'll be a loss of 1, and that'll bring up a 2nd and 11. Again, it'll be Dorsett. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. 11 yards there, 1st down.
He's still rumbling, isn't he? Still looking fresh in this one despite the heavy workload. But you and I both know, well-conditioned, and he did tell us that he thrives on being at his peak late in ball games.
Bandit.
Big grip.
Here's a run with Delage. They're able to get a couple here, but won't get across the plane as they stop him right around the 1.
Well, Brandon, we always know that once you score 1 touchdown, you're without a doubt. And so far today, he's got 1, but was denied as he tried to get the 2nd one.
They'll try to run this one in. And he is in. Touchdown, New England. Punching it in from a yard away as his guys continue to pour it on. Bryant's extra point up and good. And the lead will swell by 1 more.
49, Raiders 7. Matt Bryant set to kick off.
And after the touchdown, here's Bryant now to kick it away. That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And last time out, went for it on 4th down, turned it over, gave them great field position, turned it 6 points, so they've got to recover here, Charles.
It's amazing what one decision can do in the chain of events, right? The decision to go for it on 4th down,
Caused all of that.
it caused every bit of it, but it showed confidence. Hey, I've got confidence in you guys. Go pick it up for them. Didn't happen. Also showed confidence in...
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by Ronald Darby, and they will set up shop in enemy territory at the 42-yard line. Now a play fake here on 1st down. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. A good pickup there, 26 yards. They have the nice cushion. They just want to pour it on right now, still throwing the football.
And I know my background says, why do you need to do this? Just go ahead and run out the clock and get a win. But as many people have pointed out to me, it's a video game, man. Go ahead and put the numbers up. Sportsmanship, not an issue.
Exercise those fingers. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6.
Oh, that's one to warm the hearts of all those old-school football players, isn't it? Tough, hard, gritty run, got behind his pads, bowled over a few people.
And he's in. Touchdown, Patriots. A 6-yard touchdown run as his guys continue to put this one out of reach. Bryant tacks on the extra point, and that will extend this big lead. And after the touchdown, here's Bryant now to kick it away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack him here. He's going to air it out deep for... This is caught at the 20. Well, he gets this deep into Patriot territory. A big play that time for the Raiders. 67 yards. They'll throw on 1st down with Ryan. This will be caught just inside the 10. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. That's good for a gain of 6, 2nd and goal. So it's Raider football as we get you reset. They've got it 2nd and goal as they look for a late touchdown. To throw again on 2nd down. Ryan. And this is caught. Well, they get one back. Picking up the late touchdown here, but still down big. There was no going through the progressions on that touchdown pass.
Yeah, nor was it necessary. His receiver won that route early, presented himself, and scored a touchdown.
Extra point by Carlson, up and good. As they make the score just a slight bit more respectable here in the final quarter of play.
The Patriots take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. And this game comfortably in hand. The scoreboard speaks for itself, but you still got your starting quarterback out there. When do you go to the backup? Let him get some time.
And that's one of the great questions.
Philip Dorsett by himself. The 40, the 20, 10, and he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly. Not a whole lot to recap on that drive. Just one play, 75 yards to the house.
Yeah, it's a long way to go. And remember, rarely is it a straight line 75 yards, too. Got to have a little extra in there. So whatever the final number is, a well-deserved seat on the bench, a little oxygen if he wants it as well.
This will be taken short. And he probably should have stayed and returned up to only the 14-yard line.
In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover if they want to try and put points on the board.
Play action, Ryan. And Nelson's got it here right side. And they'll bring him down here right around the 17-yard line. The completion good for 3, and it's second down. One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. You're tackling them almost on the spot. That means you have to run extra plays, harder to move it.
Now a deep ball there on second down, but it'll wind up incomplete. They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on second down. Now throwing on 3rd down there, but he cannot connect. Defensively, you look at the numbers. Another incomplete pass that we just saw, and they're under 200 yards passing for the game, so they've done their job on that side of the ball.
Yeah, recently I was actually working a game where a quarterback had a streak of...
And he goes down. It's a Patriot sack. Mike Daniels. And now the football's going to go over, already being placed at the 15-yard line.
Go now. 60 outlaw.
Watch the pass. Watch the pass.
Let's go.
Now they try the right side here. 10 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down.
Partner, I remember a coaching friend of mine used to tell his running backs before games, make sure you run and jog with your offensive line in pregame. Get used to the ground shaking when those big behemoths start to create space for you up front. He did a pretty good job of just following those guys through there for a nice explosive run.
Well, they probably don't need to run a play here, but you wonder if they're going to be able to resist on 1st and goal. And he'll give it here to his running back. And he'll get blown up behind the line of scrimmage, back at the 6. A loss of 2 there. Second down. 2nd and goal from the 6 this time.
He's checking. He's checking. He's checking.
Going to give this time to the tailback. And the hole closes quickly here. He can fight only to about the 4. After getting stuffed on 1st down, not much better there. 2-yard gain.
His path became similar to almost running a stretch play, didn't it? Trying to find a crease, anywhere to put his foot in the ground and cut back. It just never materialized.
Ready up.
Watch 57. Let's go. Let's get this ball back for the offense. Let's go. Shift.
Shoot.
They'll run here on 3rd and goal. And they're going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that. The Patriots will take their 3rd and final timeout. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. And they're going to go for this thing. They're not going to leave anything to chance. They're going to roll the dice on 4th and goal. And he's not going to get in. They stop him at the 1. They stop him up short on 4th and goal from the 1. And the Raiders hang tough down near the goal line. Now Ryan back into his end zone. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And now here's another interception. Xavier Woods with a pick. And they take over. They'll set up shop at the 46-yard line.
10 over.
46-yard line.
Now a handoff here to his running back. And he'll be taken down here, and that is how this one is going to come to an end. Well, Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on offense.
They can't help but feel great about themselves, can they? I mean, what a game to put up that number of points, continually feeling like they're moving the ball and
wrong, whatever you call, run, pass, it's all going to work.